sight, out of my head, the blind leading the blind leading the blind, the sign of the giant, out of sight, out of my head, the blind leading the
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, after a brief hiatus due to me being a little sick, and of course now the big man, Mr. Z, has a little bit of the sickness, but we didn't give it to each other, that's for sure. We haven't even seen each other. But yes, no, after getting sick late Wednesday, early Thursday, we had to postpone the IWCP, which carried over into Friday, and I didn't feel any better because our focus was trying to get better for Sunday, which just didn't come to fruition, and we weren't able to go out there to be with Lucha Santa, Barrios Choice. We hope that you went out there and you had a blast of a time. We hope that you had tons of fun out there hanging out with Lucha Santa, Barrios Choice, Roseville, California. Heard it was a great turn. Heard they had a great turnout. But there's still plenty of opportunities for us to hang out with Lucha Santa, and we are going to hopefully get those opportunities this weekend. It may be a double-packed, action-packed weekend for at least me on this side of the table. There are 3 major events this weekend, actually. If not, well, there's a bunch of major events on the 14th, which we'll cover on Thursday when we do the IWCP. And we'll also have a special guest if everything is still aligned. I know the man's very, very busy, but he's going to take time out of this busy schedule to sit down with us and hype up some major events that are coming up for him as the SPW Heavyweight Champion, the defending, reigning, undefeated champ himself, the Dark Fox Illuminate, the Obsidian Adonis himself, will hopefully still be joining us on Thursday's IWCP, where he'll be promoting his match for Sunday at Hostile Holiday against the Metal Mechanic Bobby Callahan. We're going to hear from him, and I also know that he has a big event for himself that he is helping promoting and putting together that is happening Friday in Wheatland, California, and hopefully on Thursday we will get more information about that. Welcome to the show. This is going to be your Monday Night Raw review, a day late and $1 short, but hey, we get it out to you.
Well, yeah, Monday's Monday, but you're talking about the Obsidian Adonis, the SPW Heavyweight Champion. This man will not be here much longer, folks. Just know that. He is all over the place right now, and it's only a matter of time.
Yes, Dark Fox Illuminate is going to be something that you want to see while you can. This man is once an opportunity to catch. The talent this man has is amazing. It's going to be a great show on Sunday at SPW Hostile Holiday in Elk Grove, California. And we're going to be there to record all the great action, capture all that great action. And we're going to have an exciting, fun time on Sunday. Rocking it out like never before, ladies and gentlemen. It will be fun. It will be a great time. Of course, hopefully Saturday, I will be at PCW with Lucha Santa in Yuba City. And there's a whole bunch of other events that day. I believe Rich City in Richmond has anything. I believe East Pro Wrestling. I believe Total Wrestling Federation. We'll break those all down more for you on Thursday on the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we're going to talk all about that. And hopefully, if everything's still good, we will have the Dark Fox Illuminate, the Obsidian Adonis, the champ, right here on the channel to talk to you all about it, hype you all up about it, and get it done. But we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw right here, right now. Are you ready, Mr. Z? Are you going to be able to hold up? I know, ladies and gentlemen, it sucks to get sick.
Just so you know, like you said, we're all sick. I got it right here, though, but I'm good. I'm ready to go.
I have it about out. I'm probably about 80-90% better, but oh boy, it came in and it took me out, and just just felt miserable and just didn't have the energy to do anything. And then there wasn't much to talk about Thursday that we couldn't talk about today. And the big thing was just trying to get 100% for Sunday, and that just didn't come to fruition. And so as of yesterday, I felt like I made the turn. Today, I feel a whole lot better. Still a little stuffed up, still a little congested, but we're getting there. We're going to be ready to go for Sunday.
Yeah.
So it should be fun.
Busy men, folks. Busy men.
Busy men. And we got to stay healthy. We're going to start making our kids take all the vitamins too. Dang kids bringing home the cold.
Say your prayers. Say your prayers. Drink your milk. We're going to go that route.
Say your prayers, drink your orange juice, and take your vitamins. What are you talking about? Get all that vitamin C in your system that you can, ladies and gentlemen. We open Raw with the New Day walking into the arena. Nobody wants to say hi to him. I don't know why. Cody snaps at him a little bit. Anyways, we enter the arena where Gunther's music hits. He comes out and tells us that Finn Balor has made a huge mistake, and Balor now has his attention. Saturday night will not be like Survivor Series. This brings out Finn Balor. He doesn't come alone. He's with Dominic Mysterio, Carlito, and McDonough the rest of Judgment Day. Finn says Gunther could have given him a title shot that he deserves, but instead he gave it to someone he did not, like Dirty Dom. He is the only reason Gunther is still champion. Gunther is right. It won't be like Survivor Series because during Survivor Series, Gunther kept the title because of Finn Balor. On Saturday, he's going to lose the title because of Balor. Gunther wants to set something straight. Balor didn't earn a title match. It's audacity to claim any responsibility of Gunther being champion is why he's going to get his butt beat. He gets it. Gunther gets it. He says 8 years ago, Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion, and he had that title for 24 hours. And it was great, and he gave respect to Finn, but that time is over. Not because he chose to, but because Finn chose to take the shortcuts and align himself with the Judgment Day and hang out with a bunch of weirdos in a clubhouse. Finn chooses to play second fiddle to Priest, and here we are now. No respect left. Gunther looking down on him figuratively and literally. 8 years ago, Finn was the best in the world for one night. Gunther is the best in the world now and for thousands of days to come, and the title proves it. This is one reason why Finn won't leave the champion on Saturday. Finn is not on the level of Gunther, says Gunther. 4 men hop on the apron. Gunther's ready for them all. Damian Priest is here, though. He is pissed. Huge clothesline to Carlito and JD. Kick to Dom. He sends them into the barricade right to Finn's forehead. Priest drops Carlito on the barricade. Then Carlito onto the barricade. Finn tries to attack, but Priest sends Finn into the ring right from Gunther. Kick from Priest. Clothesline from Gunther to Priest. Gunther bounces and drops the knee. The battle breaks out. In the end, a kick to Gunther into the step. Finn sends Priest in the ring. Then a coup de grace. Off the apron onto Gunther. Dom runs in the ring. Priest drops him. Flapjack to JD. Super kick to Carlito. Gunther's JD. Finn Balor drops Gunther, then runs into the ring. Grabs Priest. Elbow to the chest. Dom and JD stomp Priest down. Carlito in to help. Balor barks some orders. Finn with a shotgun drop kick. A coup de grace to Priest. And as we come back, as they close out, we see Finn Balor holding up both the WWE World Tag Team title and the WWE World title. Great opening segment here. The create heat for tonight, Saturday night's main event, Saturday, December 14th. Busy night. I guess at some point we'll review that show. I don't know when we'll review that show because Saturday we may be busy. Sunday we are definitely busy, so we're going to have to wait and see. But a great way to open the show, getting us ready for what is going to be Gunther versus Finn Balor at this point.
Well, they're showing that strength in numbers. Strength in numbers always wins at this point. It seems to be Judgment Day's way, but I don't have any faith in seeing Finn walk out with the belt. I don't see it happening. If it was going to happen, it should have happened a while back. But, they could pull the big swerve and he wins it. We'll have to wait and see.
No, we're going to have to wait and see, but of course, we got a break, and then as we come back, we see Balor and company are happy with their dirty work, and Pierce comes in and tells them that they've done it now, and now the match has been changed. It will be Gunther versus Finn Balor versus Damian Priest as a triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This will be interesting to see. This opens the door to the possibility of a title change. When you put a three-way dance, this might be a way for Gunther not get pinned, but possibly lose the title. But we'll have to wait and see. But they're also told that next week on Raw, the Judgment Day will have to defend those tag team titles against the War Raiders. As Pierce walks away, Liv Morgan mocks Finn, asking if there's any advice for her and Raquel for their matches tonight. Finn says he'll have to get back to him as he walks off screen.
The War Raiders. You know, yeah, I wouldn't be wanting to stand in the ring with them. Just saying. That's a whole lot of meat that I don't want to be near.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens next Monday in that tag title match. Of course, where all the eyes will be on Saturday night at the return of Saturday Night Main Event. Where not only are we going to see some great action, but we also see the return WWE to the commentating. One of the original commentators that started Saturday Night Main Event. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the former governor of Minnesota, Mr. Conspiracy Theory himself, the one and only, the Body, Jesse Ventura, will be hosting, doing commentating in some fashion or form. Can't wait to hear the voice of Jesse Ventura on WWE program once again all these years later. Jesse Ventura is a shocking thing if you honestly want to know the truth. Knowing that Jesse Ventura and WWE have made peace, and this is probably because Vince has left. Jesse Ventura was let go,
Yeah.
was put out by Vince because Jesse tried to start up a union for wrestlers, and Jesse blames Hogan for ratting him out. Whatever the story may be, it probably sounds fairly true. And Jesse Ventura has been out of WWE for years and years. To see Jesse Ventura come back is an amazing thing.
Well, you got to think, Triple H has made peace with a lot of wrestlers over the years
Oh, yeah.
to either show up at the Hall of Fame or Saturday night's main event. That is a big history-making moment because Jesse
It's
Ventura was the voice of Saturday nights for a long
Dude.
time, if not
80s
pay-per-views
wrestling
in
was
its own. Yeah, there you go.
80s wrestling was made. Jesse Ventura, there's a few voices in commentary that'll live infamously in the minds of true wrestling fans. And Jesse Ventura, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby the Brain Heenan. I mean, the names are there, but Jesse Ventura is definitely at the top of one of those lists of just when you hear that voice, you know who it is. Often imitated, never duplicated. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to have any type of crossover with Jesse Ventura and Karrion Kross.
Oh, please. Please. That I could get behind. That I could definitely get behind.
Speaking of Karrion Kross, we started out with a 8-man tag match as The Miz and the Final Testament of AOP and Karrion Kross teamed up to take on the Wyatt Six of Uncle Howdy, Rowan, Gacy, and Loomis. And a definitely good solid match here. In the end, Scarlett runs in the ring for interference and winds up outside, getting taken out by Nikki Cross. In the ring, as Sister Abigail goes, but Miz stops the Sister Abigail. Howdy grabs the Miz from the ring with a mandible claw, but out of nowhere comes Paul Ellering with either the powder or the salt into the face of Howdy. Howdy falls back and gets pinned, or gets taken in by Karrion Kross. The final prayer hits. Kross gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. This was a solid match. 3 stars, if that's what you want to say. It was a decent match. It wasn't a horrible match. I know a lot of people feel that the Wyatt Six are buried after this match, but you definitely had a struggle here because you couldn't completely bury Karrion Kross under the Wyatt Six. I do feel that the Wyatt Six have kind of lost a little bit of that magic and aura. But we'll have to wait and see what they do, how this is going to go forward. There's still more matches to come out of this, so it's just going to be a matter of time of how they play it out.
Yeah, no, and I've seen it. We've all seen it, and everyone has their opinion, and that's fine. Why we're all wrestling fans here, folks. Everyone has an opinion. But if this is to prolong and tell a longer story into what comes next, I'm all for it. But for right now, we're just gonna have to wait, see, and hopefully this picks back up. There's more momentum behind the White Sick, which I really hope, because when they came in, you had it. And of course, the Final Testament kind of seems stagnant when they first started. Now that they have a decent rivalry going on here, there can be more added to this.
Yeah, it's going to be a wait and see how it goes and comes together. It should be interesting what's going to happen next. Next, we're backstage with an interview with Jackie Redmond and CM Punk. Jackie Redmond immediately asks about the favor. What is it? And Punk says that's between him and Paul Heyman. Jackie then wants to talk about Seth Rollins, and Punk says it's no secret he won't shy away from a fight. But when it comes to Seth's hatred, he is more confused than anything. He doesn't hate Seth. To understand, perhaps they need to talk about the history. 16-year-old Seth, a 16-year-old Seth Rollins, a 16-year-old Kobe Lopez came to CM Punk and asked him to train him to be a pro wrestler for free. That entitlement has carried over into his adulthood. Seth Rollins, who wants to be the best in the world on everyone's top 10 list, but Punk remembers Seth was once on the top 10 list to be fired. But Punk shielded him. Seth has lived in Punk's shadow for a long time, and that must be tough. Everything Seth has done, Punk has done better. He remembers that 16-year-old kid having all the potential in the world, and when Punk was gone, Seth did his best to carry the brand, but the starter is back, so the second string can sit on the bench. CM Punk with a great interview. You always love to hear what CM Punk hits. A blend of reality and truth into this great storyline is only building. Punk throwing it out there, Punk making it sound great. I loved everything, but of course, I'm biased. It's hard not to love Punk. But yes, Punk definitely hit it here.
Well, when does he not hit it out of the park with any interview that we've come across? Even when he was injured, he was still hyping you for something. Obviously, I'm a big Punk fan myself. Mrs. D, not so much. I know she gets irritated when I talk about him, but you can't deny what that man can do on a mic or in the ring right now. So I'm looking forward to this.
Up next, we had Dakota Kai taking on Liv Morgan in a decent little match here. Dakota Kai looking out strong. Eventually, Pure Fusion of Collective, PFC, came out. And not a private first class, but that's a whole different story. Come out, eventually, Oblivion to Kai for the cover. 1, 2, 3. PFC then attacks, but here comes Damage Control to clear the ring. Io helps Sane hop to the top rope where she flies off onto PFC. Io then gets hit with her own. Gets hit with Oblivion of her own. And so we have some more chaos brooding here with all these different women. Decent match. Not a whole lot to say. It went 7 minutes, 18 seconds. I don't know what to tell you. I can't paint it pretty.
We get to see more Dakota Kai in the ring, which is great. We really don't see much of her as a singles competitor. For a while there, she was kind of the third wheel, the manager, whatever you wanted to call her for Damage Control. We're seeing her in the ring again, which is great. She's really great in the ring. But I don't know what direction they're going in because we still have the women's Intercontinental and the women's US title kind of at stake at this point. So we're gonna have to hop along and see what's going next.
After that, we got a video promo from Drew McIntyre, which was beautiful. It was done in such a way that it was excellent. He talked about how he went back to Scotland. His family needed him. 2024 should have been his year. And while he was home, he kept asking himself, was he wrong? Could people change? Then he turned on Survivor Series and saw Punk standing side by side with Roman Reigns, who was with them, Sammy, Jay, and Jimmy. After everything, at least he acknowledged that Punk took a bribe. You can understand why Punk was there. but everyone else sold out for nothing. This is when he knew he had to come back and take out Sammy, take out Jay. He can't change the past, but he can change the present, and he will change the future. Beautiful promo here by Drew McIntyre. Ready to see him back in action. Glad he's back. Glad he's still here in the WWE. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with Drew here. Drew and Sammy is going to be some great stuff. Drew and Jey Uso is going to be some great stuff. Can't wait to see how this story plays out. Will there be a new faction? Will Drew and Kevin Owens become friends against the Roman Reigns alliance? Or the Roman Reigns supporters? Could you throw Seth Rollins in there? Will they build a new stable of Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Drew McIntyre? There's a lot of talk about that, but we'll have to wait and see.
As long as none of them look like how Kurt Angle looked dressed up as in Shield cosplay, nonetheless, I think we'll be all right.
One day, Mr. Z can not worry about cosplaying. Maybe one day you can be your own member of the new Shield.
Nope. I've already got mine set. I don't need to cosplay nobody. We're good.
Yes, the super heavyweight luchador, Mr. Z.
Yep, Senior Z. Get it right.
Senior Z. Yes, Senior Z. With that 450 bonsai splash.
Yep. There we go.
Anyways, after that, we see the New Day, and they're walking down the halls, and here's where they run into Cody coming out of Pierce's office, who tells him that he's known Woods since high school. Cody tells him he's known him since high school and tells them both that they should be ashamed of themselves. Kofi is shocked, but Woods laughs it off and walks away. We go out to the ring, and here is Seth Rollins. He allows those who want to cheer for Punk to do so. They say Punk has played the victim card yet again. Punk is a con man. Punk was right. He did go to Punk to get training. Seth looked up to him, idolized him. Punk helped him get his foot in the door, no doubt. He respected Punk. They were friends. So why does he hate Punk so much? The part Punk left out will tell you why. When Punk walked away 11 years ago, Seth called, text, because he was a friend, and Seth got nothing back. Ghosted by CM Punk. It wasn't just him. It was everyone that worked for WWE, because if you didn't quit your dream job and didn't align with Punk, you were evil. If the story ended there, okay, but that isn't what happened, because for the next 10 years, all Punk tried to do was tear this company down. He talked so much crap as he could, took pot shots, and when he finally walked back in, it was because he failed at everything else, burned every other bridge that would lead him to water, and did it because the money was right. Once upon a time, Seth would chant Punk's name. He wanted it to be just like him, follow in his footsteps, but somewhere along the way, he realized he was a fraud, and Seth wanted to be better, and he was. Everything Punk did in the ring, he did it twice, and Seth did the one thing that Punk has never done, and that is main event mania. So we're telling an interesting story here. Seth Rollins, main event mania. Punk hasn't done mania. Punk's story is the main event mania. How is that going to play into it? Where's Seth going to play into this story? It's going to get very interesting. But before Seth could continue, Sami Zayn comes out. Seth stops him and says, if you're here to defend Punk, they'll be fighting again. And he doesn't want to hear it. Sami says last week they were both angry and even fought in the middle of this ring. And I guess that's bound to happen when you know each other as long as they have. But it was wrong as Sami that assumed Seth was the one that dropped Jay backstage. He knows Seth longer than that, and he was wrong, and he is sorry. Seth says he's glad that he brought up because as far back as they go, 20 plus years, their kids play together. But when Jay went down, Seth was the first person to come into his mind. Why? Sami says Seth was out of his mind last week. Go back and watch. Seth wasn't talking like himself. He was talking like the kind of person that points at everyone else and acts like they are the only person with moral clarity. He says that Seth sounded more like Drew. Seth took a little offense to this, and Sami agrees he's better than Drew. But the thing with Punk, it brings out the worst in Seth, and maybe he should maybe not have gotten involved. Sami shouldn't have gotten involved, so he's out of here to say that the thing with him and Punk is worse than he thought possible. So from here on out, it's Seth's business, and he can deal with it however he wants. Seth thanks him for that and says this is all he wanted. Sami asks if they are good. Seth says they are good. He says it looks like Sami has some business with Drew that he needs to handle. Seth leaves the ring. Sammy says it's good advice. He'll handle that business. He won't be running it back and sitting here. Listen to Drew talk week after week. He'll end it as quickly as it started. He's already talked to Pierce in that Saturday night main event. Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn are going to lock up. Sammy goes to leave the ring. He gets to the ramp when he was a surprise attack by Drew McIntyre with a cheap punch. Drew stands and glares at Sammy as we go to break. Solid stuff here. Seth Rollins coming out giving a great promo like Seth Rollins does. CM Punk and Seth Rollins are great promo heat. Blending in these multiple storylines is great. Bringing Sammy out to finish the last week's storyline. Saying, I'm not going to interfere. Then letting him transition to Drew McIntyre. Understanding why Drew McIntyre did what he did. Understanding Drew McIntyre checked Jey Uso. Putting all these pieces together. Beautifully written. And then Drew coming out to attack Sammy afterwards. Just get you ready for this Saturday. Who's it going to win? It's going to be hard to say, but good stuff here for everybody.
Well, I mean, look at it. It's storytelling 101. And I mean, we see it weekly with WWE. Monday, NXT in the middle of the week. We see it on Friday with SmackDown. We see build up to every PLE and special event. There is always a story going on. I love it. It's beautiful. This is what keeps you interested, keeps you watching, brings everybody back. And Finn Balor, where did you come from?
Hey, Logan James, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley in WrestleMania 41 possible? Maybe. I don't know how you get there right now as they are both baby faces. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Royal Rumble will be more of a clarity picture about who, what, when, where, and why. But yeah, welcome to the show, Finn Balor. Prince Devitt. Fergie.
Yeah, there we go.
Fergal? Is it Fergal?
Fergie, yeah.
Fergie? Yeah, okay.
Fergal Devitt, yeah.
Yeah.
Fergal Devitt, yeah. But no, it's just first off, look at James, Sky, Rhea Ripley, like you said, Big Tyme. We won't know the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble's the biggest reset button of the year. We won't know what's going to continue or start up into Rumble. We know what's going on now, and Saturday we'll put it into a couple of things. But Royal Rumble is when everything comes to a head leading into WrestleMania. I mean, as quick as December's gone, I'm ready for Rumble already.
Yeah, December is almost halfway over. We are 10 days. No, we're 15 days, 15 days away from Christmas. We'll be 10 days from Christmas on Sunday, December 15th, when SPW comes with you at Hostile Holiday, SPW, Elk Grove, California. That's going to be the show you don't want to miss. We're going to break that down here for you shortly, and then we'll deep dive on that on Thursday. But let's finish up some Raw review recap right here. Next match is one of the triple threat qualifying matches for the women's Intercontinental title. Lyra Valkyria, Selena Vega, and Ivy Nile tying it up in the end. Vega with a roll up for a 2, drop kick from Ivy. Lyra with Nightwing for the 1, 2, 3. Solid match, triple threat. Lyra Valkyria. Ugh. I give up right now. It's all up in the nasal passages.
You're okay.
Valkyria.
You're good. Yeah.
What, Finn? I'm going to be the heavyweight champion. I'm mine. You're mine. Okay, you're mine. It's mine or I'm mine. I don't know what you mean. You're mine or mine?
I think it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. He's frustrated. Leave him alone. He's mad. He's got something to prove this week. I mean, I don't blame him.
I don't know. I'm ready to see Prince Devitt.
I got your back.
I'm ready to see the New Japan version of Prince Devitt in WWE. I like to see him mastermind the leader of a new Bullet Club in WWE. You know, let's get him and AJ together. Let's get the boys, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, on the same page. And you could throw a couple other names in there. I mean, hell, you could keep Dom in there. I mean, you could take JD. You could take JD and Dom and still keep him in like a new Bullet Club.
Yeah. We could take JD. JD could be like your what is it? Who would be a good like who's a good gimmick right now with Bullet Club other than the Yujiro Takahashi, Tokyo Pimp, that could be JD. Uh, Dom can be a Gato, the mastermind behind Switchblade before he turned on Jay White. So I mean,
And then
there's your two right there, your two heaters.
we break up the new bloodline. We end Solo Sokoa. He loses his Ula Fala. Jacob Fatu takes him out. Jacob Fatu is on his own, and the Gorillas of Destiny return to Bullet Club. Let them align there. I mean, there you go. There's a stable that you don't want to mess with.
Them and the Good Brothers. Can't forget the Good Brothers. You need that other tag team in there.
Well, yeah, I said Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows earlier. The Big LG.
Oh yeah.
And the Machine Gun.
The Big LG. There you go. Yes. One day, folks. Hopefully, I hope the day that Bullet Club music hits WWE speakers, but only time will tell.
Backstage, we find a New Day. They get hit up by Jackie Redmond for an interview. They get upset by this. They take the camera from the cameraman, making a reference to John Cena's friends. Woods and Kofi walk their way out to the ring. They rob Stu, John Cena's friend. The New Day come out to a shower of booze, no music. Kofi gives the crowd say, "What?" New Day suck chants rains down in the building. The boos were ridiculous. They try to talk. They've got heat just like Dominic Mysterio after one impressive switch. After 10 years of positivity, they've given us all, and we were mad over one day. The boos are loud and proud. They're interrupted. They keep trying to talk. Big E chants break out. And they talk about, we could have taken out E with chairs, but we didn't. We could have taken a sledgehammer to him. Woods says they're going to try, and nope, more boos. Finally, they both drop the mics and walk off. This was great to see how the Judgment Day went here. This is how that needed to be. They got Dominic Mysterio heat right now. That's where they need to be. I loved every second of this. And the fact of the matter that they're still trying to play the middle road, like, hey, we didn't do anything. We didn't attack E. We just, we dumped heavyweight. Like, why are you all mad at us? Good stuff.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The New Day chant sounds like the day after WrestleMania 31, where it started. I mean, just the amount of New Day sucks. It was beautiful. I got chills watching that because I was like, "Ooh, it's an old memory." Back before the unicorns was coming. I like it. I like where it's going. This is solid.
Anyways, the main event is on. It's a anything goes match between Mommy Rhea Ripley and Big Mommy Cool Meep Meep Raquel Rodriguez. Meep Meep. There we go. And we had a solid
Big
match
Mommy
back here
Cool.
full of tables and trash cans. Oh my. Eventually, Rhea Ripley goes for a cover and gets two. Rhea Ripley gets the table. She sets it up. Tijuana Bomb, no. Rhea hops off, sends Raquel Rodriguez into the... She then hops off and sends Rhea Ripley into the steel chair in the corner. Riptide through a table. Raquel Rodriguez. You can't do R&R. They're both R&R. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Why are you going to write R? Anyways. Rhea sends Raquel into a steel chair in the corner. Riptide through the table. Cover 1, 2, 3. Rhea grabs the title and looks at it. Looks to it, holds on to it, but Io has the other end of it and stands with it well. These girls are staring each other down with the title between them. It's going to be interesting to see. Everybody wants that title. Io, Rhea. What is Liv and Big Mommy Cool me gonna do? me.
Your notes R&R. Rest and relaxation. I was like, that was earlier, but no, it's just horrible. But seeing Rhea get the win makes sense. I mean, we know we're not done with this yet.
No, far from it.
Was a statement. I'll take it.
No, should we get some good stuff? We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. Could we get Io and Rhea at WrestleMania? I mean, it's a possibility on the table, but I don't really think that's going to be the direction. We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just all a matter of time, my folks. All a matter of time.
Bronson Reed just
Got
took
a lot
the
of it. And
Bronson Reed just took to Twitter and announced that he had surgery
go ahead.
going tomorrow. Good luck to him.
Yes, very much. Good luck, speedy recovery. We can definitely use the big monster track eventually, sooner rather than later.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's your Raw review. We've broken all down all the details for you. It's going to be something special. We just got to keep waiting. Saturday night main event this Saturday should be something to watch. It'll be a great time. Jesse the Body Ventura making his return to WWE. It's going to be great to see him there and hear that voice of the Body, Jesse Ventura, once again. Lots of great stuff to happen.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, rolling into Saturday, which is going to be great. I mean, obviously, the obvious tomorrow, I give everyone once over on the New Japan rebound of the World Tag League, and then something come. I don't know if anyone's watched NXT yet. Please do go watch it. Oh my goodness, please go watch it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We got NXT tonight. If you haven't watched it, go check that out. Tomorrow, the New Japan Rebound podcast will be up in the air where Mr. Z gives you the part 3 of the World Tag League tournaments, which should be, the finals or close to the finals?
The finals. This is it. This is the big one. The winners are heading to Wrestle Kingdom after this. Now all roads lead to Wrestle Kingdom after this.
Yes, all roads will lead to Wrestle Kingdom with the stop at Wrestle Dynasty. It should be a fun time at the beginning of the year when those events take place on January 3rd and 4th, I believe they are.
Yes, third and fourth, my friend.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back.
Third and fourth, depending on where you're at, you know.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back Thursday with the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we're going to be talking about independent wrestling, all the big events going on this weekend, and hopefully we will have our special guest, the SPW Heavyweight Champion, the Dark Fox, Illumide, the Obsidian Adonis, hopefully joining us, getting ready for his big match on Sunday against the Metal Mechanic Bobby Callahan for the SPW Heavyweight title. Illumide with a 400-plus day reign now. We're going to definitely talk about that. He has a big event coming up on Friday in Wheatland, California. Hopefully he can give us more details on all of that.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are
Just
getting...
to sit with the champ's going to be...
Yeah, you broke up on that whole statement.
I said we're going to be able to sit with the champ again, and be in his presence and let him do what he does best, and that's letting us know what might possibly happen on Sunday. Maybe.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's always a good time when you get to sit in the presence of the champ. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you need to show up on Thursday so you can find out and know the champ's going to be here. And he's going to break down all the stuff that's coming up for him in the following week. Of course, we'll be back Friday with your SmackDown post-show review. Saturday, we'll see what's going on. We'll keep you updated on what may happen or may not be happening on Saturday. And then Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, there'll be no weekly roundup because we'll be live at SPW's Hostile Holiday. We will not be streaming the event. You're going to have to wait for us. We're going to record it. We're going to clean it up. We're going to put it together. We're going to run commentary over it. And we're going to bring it to you. But that'll be over on SPW's YouTube page, so make sure you go sign up there. We'll get that all straightened out with fine details once all those paths come together the right way. What?
I get to play Tony Khan on Sunday. I get to tweet. I get to tweet the whole event. I get to play Tony Khan.
No, you'll be working, sir. Your fingers will be busy with other things than your phone.
Damn. Can I just show I'll be better than that? I could do better than him. I could actually tell the fans.
If you were going to be better than him, then not tweeting would prove you're better than him. Not feeling the necessity to tweet out every freaking match and go, oh, the Blake chats were justified, or the this match is awesome, is, you know, oh, you're missing great action. Yeah. Not tweeting would show that you're better than Tony Khan.
Yeah. It's not like I'm going out on stage after every match to talk about Time Cop.
You wish you could.
Tony, you can pay us to do all this for you.
Ladies
We
and
are
gentlemen,
humble men looking for a nice payout.
Sunday is going to be a great show. Lots of great matches on the card, all set up like we talked about. The SPW heavyweight title is on the line when SPW champion, the Dark Fox Illuminate, defends his title one more time against the Metal Mechanic Bobby Callahan. Last month at Still Hungry, these two men had a great match. Bobby Callahan had his fingertips on that title at different time, but in the end, whether you like it or you don't, and some people will say we need to put an asterisk by it because the Dark Fox took maybe a different path to retain that title, but at the end of the day, the champ's still the champ's still undefeated, and that's all that sometimes matters. Guapo Lupe is going to take on WWID Cartwheel Jack Summit. This is going to be a high-flying, I don't even know if the ring can contain these two men. I hope they have the roof on the building, because that's the only thing that's going to keep them in the building. These two men are going to fly higher than an eagle. That is for sure. This is going to be one of those matches that you are going to have to be there to see, because, I mean, I don't even know how you're going to keep up with the pace when you see the Cartwheel Jack Summit, WWE ID'd, and Guapalupe. Man, you're in for a show on this match.
Ooh.
And then the King of the Jungle match. I have no details on what a King of a Jungle match is. What's up, Bishop Dorian? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome to the show. A King of the Jungle match. I don't know what a King of a Jungle match is. Have you ever been to an SPW show where they held a King of the Jungle match, sir? Well, we're going to be there for...
where the fans brought weapons.
We're going to be there for a King of the Jungle match when Chima gets his hands on Dante Daring one more time after Daring turned on him at Ghouls, Frights, and Wrestling Types. At Hostel, at Still Hungry, Daring took out Chima. Chima's going to be looking for his revenge here in the King of the Jungle match. We're going to find out what just is a King of the Jungle match. The SPW Trios titles will be on the line as the newly crowned champions of the Wildfire Chris Blaze, Patrick Fitzpatrick, and the ECW legend, the Smoky Mountain God, Mustafa Saeed, will defend those new shiny belts against the former champions coming back for a show, the team of Sir Samurai, Eliza Hammer, and Drake Frost, the Force of Nature himself. The Honor Society are looking to get back their trios titles after losing them last month at Still Hungry. And of course, being thrown in there, it's the three-man team of the Appeal, Jack Tracy, Nathan Brick, and Jason Xavier. Well, this is going to be a hell of a match. This is going to be a triple threat a trios match. This should be something worth watching. I mean, that's worth the ticket in the door. Something I don't think you want to miss. And I don't even know if we've got all the matches booked out for this show yet. I think we still have plenty of names to throw in there. And of course, it looks like our buddy Scoot Robertson is going to go one-on-one with the Master of the Universe. I don't know. I hope Scoot Robertson has the power of the sword, because he's going to take on Grayskull. So I don't know if this makes Scoot the Skeletor in this program, because the power of Grayskull always gave He-Man his powers, if I remember correctly.
That's a long stretch for us. Man, your age is showing.
Yeah, Scoot and Grayskull are going to have a one-on-one match. It should be something excellent. Now, if you're an up-and-coming wrestler, if you are training or a wrestler altogether, you're welcome to come out, because from 2 to 4 p.m. before Hustle Holiday at the SPW Arena, for $20, you can have a training seminar with ECW legend, the Smoky Mountain Wrestling God, Mustafa Saeed, is going to do a wrestling seminar, $20 to join that. So if you're an upcoming student, if you're a student or a wrestler, you're invited to participate. Payments will be accepted the day of, before the seminar begins. Please arrive 30 minutes prior to prepare. This is going to be something worth just sitting back and enjoying. So if you want to join in, if you're a student or
a
wrestler and want to learn from a legend, come check out this seminar by Mustafa Saeed.
Who wouldn't want to learn from him? Honestly, I mean, that's a really deep rooted tree there, sir.
Tree? Oh, you're a tree. I mean, I know you want to get chopped by him. I didn't know you wanted to play a tree. Maybe we could work out a deal. Maybe we could work out a
No
deal.
one ever said that.
You know what? Maybe we can work out a deal. Maybe we could use you as the training dummy.
Oh, man.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. 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 Hey, Mustafa Saeed, I got you a training dummy. You can use this guy. He can't run very fast, so he won't get very far.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk more about.
He knows I can't run very fast. Okay.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking more about this event and many other events on Thursday, when the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, comes to you live right here on the channel. We should be live with the Dark Fox Illuminae on Thursday. That should be a blast. Should be fun. Anytime you get to sit in the presence of the champ, it's definitely time to sit back and listen. And we're going to have a great conversation with him. Can't wait to see what goes down. Make sure you're there. You got to be there, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the year. This is the last event for SPW in 2024. And this is going to be a great event. You need to come out. $20. You can buy tickets online at eventbrite.com. You can get all the information and the links in the description below. You can go to Facebook. You can go to SPW's Facebook page. They will connect you with the links where you can buy tickets now. Children are $15 that are 10 and under. You can buy tickets at the door. This is also the holiday toy drive. Bring a new unwrapped toy. So still in the package, brand new. Make sure it's not wrapped in any type of gift wrap, but bring out a toy so we can get this out to the children in need this holiday season. There are children out there who may go without anything this Christmas. By coming out, enjoying the show, and bringing a new unwrapped toy to donate, you can help make the Christmas for one boy or girl this holiday season. So SPW, great wrestling, great cause, great time. Your boys will be there. And we're going to be doing it like we always do. We're going to be lighting up. We're going to be having a lot of fun. I got to talk with some people and see what else. We may be bringing some other fun stuff to make the season jolly and bright at Hostile Holiday, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like a good time.
Nope, it should be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And tomorrow, the New Japan Rebound podcast should be up and live. And that should be there for your enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you check that out. Anything else, sir?
Let's roll. That's going to be fun.
Well, we thank you for being here. We thank you for jumping in the chat.
And,
go ahead.
Yes. That's it. I'm going to go and try to sleep this off. I still got to get ready by Sunday.
Yep, you got to be ready to go Sunday. No ifs and buts about it. But ladies and gentlemen, it'll be a fun time this weekend. We're going to talk a lot more on Thursday about all the details of everything else going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, so get ready for it. We're going to rock it out, and it's going to be a fun time. We're going to take 2024 out loud, and it'll be a great time. So we will see you on the next one. Tell them good night, sir.
Good night, folks.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most of